it feel?
I mean, it's a totally new experience right now. Yeah, just having had that, you know, just the anticipation and people around you, and then now feeling really just zen in a way. It's neat, yeah.
That's interesting because I mean, you've been praised by the Wall Street Journal and by Downbeat, and now this is your first Juno nomination and first win. Yeah. Which of those things means the most to you? Because it's a fairly diverse set of accolades.
Yeah, I'm very much in the jazz world, and I've been living in New York City for 6 years, but I'm from Chilliwack in British Columbia, and I'm very proud of that. And so to get just the Canadian hometown recognition is big. This is a much bigger award. It's nationwide. I really actually don't believe it's there. I'm waiting for somebody to say, April Fools, haha, just take it away from me. But
it's afternoon, though, so it's fine.
Okay, is that the rule?
You can't joke around. Also, like, you shouldn't do it anyway, guys. April Fools is dumb. It's just a PSA. Okay. However, you can't do it. There's no fooling after.
There's no fooling at award shows either.
Yeah, that would be.
That'd be really sad.
I mean,
this isn't the Oscars or something.
The Oscars, yeah, unfortunately. So great. Has any of that happened out here? Actually, has there been like any jokes or anything about like?
Just one.
Only one joke?
I think so, but
okay,
from the host, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So have you had a moment to just process anything, or did you just get scurried over here?
Just kind of down the rabbit hole, down the tunnels, and into the adventure land. Yeah, it's really exciting.
What is it like being a Canadian jazz artist who has to go abroad, who goes to New York City?
My transition there was fairly gradual, but you know, honestly, I got some advice early on from somebody that just said, you know, there's always going to be somebody who's better at this or better at that. Just find out what you have that's really unique and own it and make that your anchor. And all I could think of at the time was, well, I think I'm the only jazz musician in New York from Chilliwack. And even though that's just like a small, silly thing, it really anchored me for everything else that was to come, which, again, this album, it was originally crowdfunded through Pledge Music. 300 people chipped in, and then it was the producer took it to big labels, and Sony picked it up, and it's just started this whole wave of really, really amazing things. So, yeah, just thanks to those people.
How did you thank your crowdfunding supporters?
Lots of different incentives. So everything, everything from coming to a show to doing private house concerts to I would sign trumpet plungers or different mutes. I put one incentive of going skydiving that nobody took me up on.
That's too bad.
Which is too bad. Actually, that would have been kind of interesting. So different things like that. I'm definitely going to email them tomorrow to let them know that this just happened and you know the system works and I'm really excited actually. So now that with the new label, I have a new album coming out in a couple of months. So I'm already in the next kind of wave. But this will just give me that much more confidence going forward into the next wave.
What were the house concerts like?
Really, you know, house concerts are neat. You know, sometimes it's more comfortable playing for 10,000 people than 10 people just in a room kind of staring at you.
It's intimate.
It's very intimate. But you just treat it more like a conversation and. Yeah, you're just house guests. It's like more like a jam session in somebody's living room, which is cool. And again, jazz is very flexible that way and very familiar.
Yeah, is something falling apart behind? Nope, no one knows. Oh, someone's trying to get in through the door behind the set.
That was me 10 minutes.
I want to know, what's your history with jazz? What was the doorway to jazz for you? Was it growing up in the house with jazz?
Yeah, I grew up. Well, I played some piano early on. My brother played old-time fiddle, so I think I was like kind of rootsy music. But just grade 7 public school band program was very important, instrumental in me picking up the horn and then going into jazz band. That was a big part of it. Also, I got kind of sponsored to go to these music camps, band camps for a week and meet other kids and get inspired by them.
We were just talking about camps. We were basically, our entire staff here is former camp counselors.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. Well, the camp
percussion at band camp. Yeah.
It's a bonding thing. The camp that I went to, I was a student, and then I was an alumni, and now I'm a faculty member in Sacramento. I teach at the Sacramento Jazz Camp. I also teach. I started a camp in New York last year, and just that kind of like, I love that whole environment because exactly, you know, we're all just kind of band nerds in our own way, but at least we're together.
And it's a beautiful doorway into music.
Yes,
different types of music.
Man, I've learned so much from teaching. You know, the more that I teach, the more that I learn or realize I don't know, which I guess is the point of learning, kind of putting that microscope on the things you're not as good at.
And that education is so valuable as well because, you know, I didn't end up playing music, but I did, like I work with, you know, at the time when I worked at camp, a guy who's like now in the TSO and still playing, and, you know, other people who've become music teachers at colleges in the States. And, you know, it still informs, I think, your creative thinking. Like, it goes beyond even just use
Sure.
as music education.
Yeah, and the 95% of kids that don't go on in music at least become appreciators and
Totally.
go to the shows and enjoy that. And those are the people that we really need and probably contributed to my album.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
exactly.
So it comes around that way.
That's awesome. Now, we've been doing Proust questionnaire in a
yes.
bowl.
What is this?
So, Lana was very passionate about the Proust questionnaire.
I'm not sure if you watch Inside the Actor Studio.
I haven't.
Okay, well, essentially, between that and Vanity Fair, they asked this questionnaire, which was created in the 1800s. And essentially, it used to be a parlor game to get to know people.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we just put all the questions in a bowl.
And I guess I pick one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I have to answer it.
You have to.
I will
In
Or else
real
you can't
time.
leave.
In real time.
No
Yeah.
stress, no
It's
pressure.
not my fortune. It's not gonna
Yeah, it's
Oh, maybe that's what we should do.
it's gonna
fortune
say,
cookies.
I collect
You want to? Oh, you do.
it's gonna be one of the like you love Chinese food fortunes.
Which talent would you most like to have?
So we already know you're
Oh.
a great, jazz musician and artist.
What
I
talent?
want to be even. Yeah, it's not fair.
You know why I play jazz is it's the closest I can get to flying. I know this isn't a talent that you may be thinking of, but I wish I could fly. Maybe
Yeah.
if I could drive a rocket ship or something. That would be something that I would enjoy doing. To be able
Okay.
to get on out there into the atmosphere and.
We're getting closer to that now, right? I mean, they, with the SpaceX, they've now had the rocket go up with reused materials, so we're getting closer to affordable spaceflight.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the first trumpet player in space. That's
There
what I'm
you
working on.
Awesome.
It's possible. We love it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys again. I'm just really pleased that everybody's supporting the arts in a time when we obviously need them more than ever. It's wild at this time. Thank you so much.
No, thanks so much for your
Congratulations again.
time.
Thank you so much.